In the shadowed alleys of Baldur's Gate's lower city, where the air was thick with soot and the symphony of forges played ceaselessly, Jonric Henhammer was born to a lineage of labourers who shared an unbreakable bond with iron and stone. Though his childhood was steeped in tales of gods and heroes, his mother often remarked that Jonric was destined for greatness, forged by his own relentless strength. Like the anvil, resilient spirit that ran in his blood, Jonric stood firm amid life's tumults, burdened by an inner certainty that his own essence and contribution to the world would be measured by sheer exertion and risk. Growing through adolescence with a hammer in his hand, Jonric first felt the solid identity of a steel driver beneath his calloused fingers. Joining the guild of hard-driven souls, he found camaraderie amidst the chisels and supports that held the expanding city aloft. Each blow he dealt to the stubborn stone brought him closer to being a legend, a man who could outwork and outlast the tides of fatigue. As he mastered the brute force and endurance that defined his crew, Jonric discovered within himself the raw energy of a berserker, channeling rage that burned hotter than any forge. In those times, however, prosperity disguised peril. The Church of Gond, devotees of wonder and innovation, introduced their latest creation, a monstrous machine known as the Earth Chewer. A construction of cold gears and unfaltering pistons, it threatened to render human skill and spirit obsolete. To Jonric and his kin, the polished metal beast embodied an impersonal future, one where flesh and willpower gave way to impassive machinery. Rejecting this fate, Jonric stood against technological determinism, rallying his fellow steel drivers and challenging the Wonderbringers to a contest of might. The weathered flesh and bone power of his own arms, tempered by labour and law, pitted against their metallic interloper. With hammers wrought from the remnants of a leviathan, engraven with names of steel drivers past, Jonric commenced a titanic duel where traditions clashed with innovation. The struggle resonated through stone and resolve, dust clouds rising as echoes of Jonric's relentless spirit filled the caverns. After what felt like eternity, as quicksilver steam met indomitable sweat, Jonric stood undefeated, his victory testament to the enduring strength of the human heart. Yet triumph came with sacrifice. As cheers resounded, Jonric's heart faltered, his spent body yielding finally to the unstoppable wear of years. Carried by his kin through the city's familiar streets, he was laid to rest with honor, a protector of livelihoods and tradition. Even the Wonderbringers, humbled by what they had witnessed, spoke his name with reverence, etched briefly in time. Legends clasp at the city's memory, whispering that when Baldur's Gate labors in earnest and forges blaze with life, the immortal rhythm of Jonric Henhammer's strikes can be found, echoing. An undying reminder that against the encroaching coldness of progress, the blood, spirit, and solidarity of a driven soul shall forever hold its ground in defiance.